Buff Fuel hit us up. They say Colorado is going to run the Big 12. Again, this is an unpopular take that Buff Fuel has, but they strongly believe it. That was kind of the prompt for this whole thing. So what do we think about this? We'll talk about it right now. Make sure you're subscribed right here to the On3 YouTube channel. Talking college football every single day as we are right now. Want y'all a part of it. If you're watching this as a one-off video, it's from our live shows. We do 3 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern. Get in the live chat. We have a good time. We appreciate y'all in advance for being subscribed, for being a part of this. So, Buff Fuel, again, he says Colorado is going to run the Big 12. Colorado went 4-8 last year, so that's probably why this probably falls on the more unpopular side of your takes. But let's take a deeper look at this, because I think there's a case for what's being said here. The Big 12 has lost 2 of the most talented rosters in the conference with Oklahoma and Texas. Shedeur Sanders, you could argue, is as talented of a quarterback as anyone else in the country, or at least in that conversation. And the skill players for Colorado are freakish. Like Travis Hunter is a one of one. Let's not get it twisted. They got a lot of really talented pieces at Colorado. So if that were the points you're leaning on, I wouldn't disagree with you in the sense that, yeah, those things are all in Colorado's favor. My concerns about Colorado, though, are probably similar to others in that I saw a team start 3-0 last year and finish 1-8. And I don't think Colorado was just severely outmatched in every single game, but the thing that concerns me is the consistency in the losing. Like, yes, they were in a lot of those games outside of the Oregon game, but my concern is the string of losing makes me feel a certain way about how they respond to things. And I'm not telling you I understand the makeup of that locker room or that I know exactly what Coach Prime is saying to those guys. Like, I'm not questioning that. I'm saying they have shown that when things didn't go their way, they had a tough time getting back on track. So my question is, do they have the stamina to lose a game here, lose a game there, and bounce back and win the next game? Because last year they showed they did not have that in-house. And with how much you're drawing from the portal if you're Coach Prime, it's great to go to the portal and bring in proven commodities, but the culture of things, I think, really matters. Like the culture from Michigan, along with the fact they had double-digit NFL dudes on their roster, is why they won the national title last year. Like that makes a difference when the margins are close. And so Colorado is still trying to get the talent margins to where they need them to be at and trying to get the culture to where it needs to be at. Because the functionality for me is also a question. And I've said this a couple of times, and the response has been, well, a lot of places lose coaches. Like the way that coaches left Colorado to me last year was concerning. And again, people are going to say, well, JD, when other coaches leave places, you don't get after them. We do. But the thing that I think is the most concerning is you have coaches being demoted, Sean Lewis from OC to no longer being your offensive coordinator, to leaving Colorado, to getting a head coaching job. So obviously the opinion of Sean Lewis within the Colorado bubble was very different than his market value in college football. That's a red flag to me. That's major, major concern to me. I don't like the way that looks. So the functionality at Colorado is something I'm still questioning. I'm not saying I know. I'm just saying I'm questioning it. There's things that point to it not being the most functional place right now. Now, it could be. Definitely could be. But that's my concern. Last thing. The line of scrimmage has to meet the price of admission in not just the Big 12, but like power conference college football, period, if you want to compete at the highest level. If you want to run the Big 12, like this take is insinuating they would like to, and I'm sure Coach Prime would like to, you have to be better up front. Because last year, the line of scrimmage gave up like almost 50 sacks, I think it was. Y'all, it's ridiculous. And Coach Prime is saying during the season, like, hey, we're going to go get new linemen. Again, red flag when it comes to functionality. I don't know that you want to say that in a press conference. Your prerogative, totally your call. It's his football program. He knows more about his team than I do. But I'm just saying that's concerning to me. You went and got 6 transfer portal offensive linemen. That's great. I love it. I think that's awesome to go and get more talented players. Hopefully, only one of those 6 graded out above a 3-star for us here. So they could be upgrades. I don't think it's a stretch to say that you're getting better than 50 sacks last year. But again, that's concerning to me. It's concerning that we're not going out and able to get more quality offensive linemen in that sense. So again, we'll see how quality they are when they actually play games. You got Jordan Seaton. That was massive. Big-time offensive tackle, 5-star cat. Like, I expect him to play right away. But I still have concerns about the offensive line. Is that transfer portal haul plus Jordan Seaton, does that just fix the offensive line? The same question. Yes, they've been active in the portal on the defense side of the ball too. They allowed 176 yards rushing a game last year. Is that really just a transfer portal fix? Just you go and get some guys, bring them in, and we're better? I don't know. It's my concern, and it has to change if they want to compete in the Big 12. But again, if they are able to take that leap culturally and able to gel with those transfers, especially when things don't go their way, they're going to be in good shape. If they can have those guys that came via the portal up the level of play on the line of scrimmage, they're going to be in good shape. You got a great quarterback, got a lot of good skill players. And I'll say this too. We've said it a couple times, but I'll say it one more time. Deion Sanders and whatever he does in the college football world, the ripple effect, especially when it's good, 10x. Like, talk about when they were 3-0 to start the season, you had College Game Day coming to town for the Colorado State game. College Game Day doesn't come to town when you're playing a G5 opponent, typically. That's not really their style. So just the spotlight they have, if they're able to have success and then have that correlate on the recruiting side of things, the talent acquisition side of things, it could change in a hurry. That's all I'm going to say. It could change in a hurry. But this take, obviously, is unpopular for a reason. We appreciate Buffalo calling their shot, and we'll see where they stand here when it comes to the fall. Hey, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also, be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.